There. I thought. What the hell? Where's my game? There it is. Hello. Good morning. Excuse me. Hi. Everything is exactly as we left it. I kept my promise. I haven't played since I left. The bird is freaking out again. What the heck, bird? Is it the AC? No, it's off. What the hell's causing this thing to flip? Ignore that. What do I do the other line in? Is that better? A little bit. Okay. Anyway, so the factory hasn't changed. You're in the middle of setting up. We have plates coming in. We have reinforced iron plates, which is a very slow process right now. We need a lot of overclocking to be done in order to catch up to something that is reasonable. We might want to do that. I don't think we have enough slugs. We could go on yet another slug adventure. But before we go on a slug adventure, there's something I want. Although I might not be able to get it till we finish the plates, so I might have to wait on that. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I won't be able to get that right away, I don't think. Oh, wait. Might be ma'am. It might be ma'am. No. Interesting. Production amplifier with a summer sloop and some other shit. That's cool. He's holding the thing I want in his hands. Nutrients. Don't have any of those things. Power slugs. No. Quartz. No. Okay. So, we don't have anything. We don't have what I'm looking for. It's not in here. However, I'm really curious about the structural analysis. The next time we get some alien meat, let's make this, and I guess it just unlocks the next key down to the rebar gun, I guess is the point. I don't know. The point is, let's set up our rotor production. I know the plate production is slow, but we'll just do what we can for the rotor production and go from there. So, rotors. First off, can we make a constructor and 2 assembler? No, 2 constructors. Damn it. 2 constructors and 1 assembler. We need the components for that. Okay. See, and now we're at the point where I can just go grab stacks of stuff, and it's great. I don't have the rotors, so we'll have to hand make those, but we can take 12 plates, get rotors. That is the best part about the whole factory thing, is that as you build more factory, it's more and more able to, like, you just go get the things you need, even if it's taking a while. If you're off doing other things, it's not the end of the world. Like, it kind of, like, solves itself in that way. Okay. We got him. Okay, so let's make an assembler up here real fast. I just want to see... It doesn't matter where I make it, but I just want to see the cost and the input for rotors. So it's going to be 5 iron rods, 20 per minute, and 100 screws per minute. We can only get 100 screws per minute if we do what we did earlier, which 100 screws per minute is a double overclocked... where's the screw production? Double overclocked screw maker from iron to screws, but it is possible. So if we can get 2 power shards, we can do this 100 screws per minute easily. So that's good to know. So that's a thing we can meet. And the other thing it wants is 20 iron rods per minute. How many iron rods can we normally make per minute? What's the normal output for those? 15. So we could probably increase it just the slightest bit, and it will take a little more iron, but we'll have some iron left over anyway. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to leave this here just to keep our stuff stored away, because when we need it, we'll have to go up here anyway, and we'll move it around. But for now, let's start with, let's see, we want this here. Let's start with our beginning and end points, as per how I did it earlier. So we get a conveyor lift. We're going to need more plates. While I'm here, actually. Hold on. Okay, conveyor lift. Mark 1. Up here? Okay. And we want this all the way to the top, because this is the lift that will be bringing the supplies back down to the other stuff. Also, what's the height limit on these? Getting already close to the height limit on this. Okay, that's a problem. It's the same problem as before. Although it's not as bad. This is not as pronounced. It's like not in the machine. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's kind of just on the outside, so we're going to take it. So that's the output spot. That's where the rotors need to go. Okay. Floor hole. I have to do it from the bottom. So we know that's where the rotors need to go. And then, so that's all set up and ready to go there. Floor hole. I got a floor hole anywhere that's not a floor hole. Just for the aesthetic. Hello? There we go. Floor holes. All good. Okay. Excellent. Anyway, so that's set up. Bright shiny day. Okay, let's get this part set up where it's making screws for us. Constructor. You know what? Let's just see where it pops up up here, and then we'll build off of that. So the screw production that produces a fuckload of screws uses 25 iron per minute. Each one of these produces 30, and the increased one over there gives 30. Okay. That's going to be a problem. We might have to siphon the iron off of something that's not using it as fast. Just thinking. All of this is kind of using it at a regular rate. Well, we might have to make another iron foundry, or we might have to increase the output of one of these mines, honestly, and create more foundries off of that. Because at the moment, these smelters are not eating as much as is being produced as is obviously. Like this one, oh, I guess this one's not moving because it's... Or maybe it is? No, because it's 30 a minute. Hold on. Let's see if these smelters have... I guess they will have stored up stuff. Let's take some out and see if it continues to store up stuff, because that means that it's... Yeah, this one's yellow, I guess, because it's... Oh, because that one's... Okay, so this is a bad example. This one's one that's currently active. Okay, it doesn't look like it's... Okay, it does store a little bit. But then a bunch go in at once and it stops. So it is producing more than is actually being consumed right now. So yeah, we can just increase it later. We'll make this back one faster. But we just don't have the power shards for that right now, but we can do it. We need a lot of power shards to get this functioning. Okay, so for now, let's get this up and making stuff. Okay, that's directly into a machine. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's put... Ooh, you know what I can do to convince it where to go? Floor hole. Forgot about that. And then I can just plop a conveyor belt on this. Oh! And then go up. Forgot about like being able to like organize it like that. It doesn't have to be exactly where it is. Okay. Conveyor belt lift. Hello? Oh. I see. It's attaching to the floor hole that way. Interesting. Alright, I'll take it. Okay, have to go back down. Can we jump out and back down in? Hold on. Yeah, air maneuvering. Alright. Right across the way to... This is backwards, isn't it? How do I... Mark 1. I wanna... Build mode reversed? Why want it... Does the floor hole have a direction? Hold on. Okay, that will attach just fine. This is why I need the upper... Hold on. I know how to do this. I was doing it in a weird way. The floor hole was an idea. Didn't really work how I wanted it to. It wasn't connecting it in a way that was useful. So, instead, we're going to put the constructor down that we need, and then work off of that. So we know it's going to be roughly like here. So the constructors on this floor are facing this direction. And this one is going to be screws, alternate cast. Screws, alternate cast. And that is going to have... I want to make sure it has some conveyor... I always want a little bit of conveyor belt room, just in case there's something that we need to worry about. Okay. Turn that around. Alright, we gotta go down, though, to make sure that it's the right height, because these floors are a little thicker than I am used to. I usually only ever use the one-ply floor. Okay, and off that goes. Now, while I power handle this, it's getting sketchy. But there's always a possibility it'll work fine. So that's making screws. It's not gonna be making enough. Again, we're gonna be low on rotor production until we can get the proper amount of like power slugs. We're gonna have to go out and go get more eventually. I'm too high up. Okay, so that's making screws. The other thing we need is rods. And this is where one of the problems comes in. Where do we get the metal for these rods, or do we just steal the extra rod production off of here? This is producing 30 rods per minute, and it's not using the amount of iron it can be using right now, for somehow. Or it is? I guess it is using exactly the amount of iron. No, I can go faster. Somehow I'm getting more than 30 per minute on this. I don't know how that... It should be... Because it's only 30 per foundry. Unless I'm crazy. Hold on, did foundries do 60? We're going to have to run back up. No, foundries do 30, so it should be producing exactly the amount that I need. But this one is... slow? No, it's perfectly in time. Okay. So the iron bar production is average. We're probably going to split it off and only get 15 iron bars per minute, which I think is the default. Is it the default? Is it the default? We just don't have the extra iron right now floating around to use it. This used to be backed up, and it's not anymore, so... So yeah, it looks like we gotta steal from this iron production, or iron rod production, and that's okay. And it'll reduce our iron rod stuff, but at the moment, it's not that bad. And yeah, it is multiplied just to even make it to this. So we're back to basically regular iron rod things. In fact, I even kind of remember, I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly or if I'm making it up, like it's one of those like revisionist history things. But I have a memory of thinking to myself, okay, we're gonna double the iron rod production, not because we need that many iron rods, but because I want to use this later for making more complex things. So we're gonna say that was a thing I thought about. Or at least I'm gonna say it. You don't have to agree. You don't have to live in my delusion. But I'm pretty sure that's why I made like the iron rods so quick. These here. Hook this up to you. And this is making. Oh wait, I don't need this. We're stealing the iron rods. Hold on. If we're stealing the iron rods. Give ourselves a little bit of conveyor and then put a conveyor mark 2. Gotta check it. This is the one problem with the floors, having to run up to go do stuff every time. I definitely need like the running boots, the fast boots. I'm pretty sure those are in the MAM somewhere. I think it's with the alien protein potentially. Don't quote me on that though. Okay, so that's up for that. Let's move you. Keep you all sort of in the right space. In fact, let's line it up with its output, huh? That's kind of fun. And you make rotors. Okay. Eventually. We're not making rotors quite yet, but here. Now, if we wanted iron rods, which we do, what do we need? Oh, so I'm going to turn on the emergency generators, I think. Just for a little bit. Like 50 each. Because I think we're about to exceed our power stuff pretty heavily. So we're just turning on the emergency gens for now. Before I have to turn everything back on. Okay, and oh right. Coming down here. I need to set up an action bar that is like for constructing. For example, this should be 2 always. That's just what my default brain says it should be. This should be 3. And then, but then for 4, and then, what other things do I need a lot while I'm constructing? So you could, we'll put one at foundation that we used during the, there we go. Something that we're doing a lot of. Okay, so, if we were to go straight up, do we hit anything? It doesn't look like it. Or maybe. Yeah, it overlaps with whatever this machine is a little bit. Okay. So, let's move you forward a little bit. Let's get you right up to this. Where does this one come in? No, that's close enough. Oh, wait, this will be directly under this. Okay, hold on. Idea. So, and it'll make it look pretty. Not that it really matters, but... Okay, cool. Might be taking up too much space doing this, but honestly, we have a lot of space at the moment. I'm not too worried about it. Famous last words, by the way. Also, for the 100 a minute, we're actually going to want to... hold on. If we have the ability to upgrade this... No, we need 9 more reinforced plates. Let's do that. Because I want... Oh, you can quick switch on that? Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Because I want to make sure that that's ready to go for the 100 screws a minute once we get it overclocked to that. Okay. I could just make them. Yeah, fuck it. I need to put my milk in my tea anyway. I've been ignoring the tea that I brought with me 20 minutes ago. And if I wait too long, it'll get cold. And then it's just cold leaf juice. Which is fine, it's good, but, you know, not what I was after in the first place. Okay. Perfectly timed, too. Just about done with these. The temptation to put the extras and like any extra rotors I have or whatever in the fucking machine just to get it going. Okay. Yeah, let's make sure... Actually, let's start down here. Because we need to come down here anyway for this. Conveyor belt Mark II. So, no, actually not all the way down here. Let's grab some more plates just in case. Oh, yeah. Look at that plate production. That's going to slow down drastically in a moment, but... Wait, do I have it splitting off? No, I haven't made the actual rotor production yet. Fuck. This is why we don't have space on these two here, because then it's going to split and then go into another big conveyor. But we're gonna future-proof this a little bit. What is this making? This is plates. Only 40 per minute. Okay. Am I making more screws than? Am I siphoning off the other screws? Where are these coming from? Do I have 2 screw producers down there? Whatever. It's fine. Okay. It has no power. I know. I know, baby. Okay. We want to upgrade this. Boom. Mark II. And this. Mark II. There we go. Wait, and there's actually a little bit of conveyor belt right outside the machine. So that way we can double slug the screws, and then they'll be going at a speed that is actually correct. One moment. Oh, it's already there? Alright, this. There you go. Now these screws can leave at 100 per minute if we get to that point ever. And these are being made at 50. Okay, so I am making double. I am making a lot of screws right now, but so be it. Let's make another constructor because we need to do that. Now you see why I hooked up the generators. And this one needs to have access to both pipes here. Conveyor belts. This is not a constructor. I don't want a constructor. Sorry, I want an assembler. And this, I need more rotors. Fuck. Rotors, I need screws and rods. What does the rotors need? Yeah, screws and rods. Let's go get more screws, more rods. Or we hook this bad boy up. And then also we get more screws and rods to do it manually, but we, you know, get that guy started. See, we're already at above max consumption possible, even with the emergency generators. And it goes. Rotor. Okay. We're going to have to make our own anyway. We need 4. Can we just do this here, actually? Do we have enough stuff? No, not even close. Screws. Which, we're almost full on screws. And when we get full up on stuff, and the machines stop, and then we use less power. And then it's only when we need it, basically. Which is, honestly, kind of good. If we can get it to a point where it's not constantly producing stuff at all times, we can save on some power. That was a big problem I had when I was new-ish to this game. Not new-ish, but like the last time I played it, even. I was just spending all of my time making sure that nothing would ever fill up. Like when you saw me actually start to do that earlier, I was thinking about this after I stopped. Trying to get the buffers going for the stuff. It's like, oh, well, you want it to keep filling up so you always have enough. And it's like, but if it's full, chances are you'll never need that many screws. Especially for something manual that you're making. You should never need that many. So the storage system down there should be the overflow from what's actually the stuff is being turned into, essentially. Anyway, I'm going to move this power pole. It's in the way. Anyway. Then, put a splitter down. That's something I can put into the splitter. Put one of those bad boys over here. Now, how does that work if it produces it very slowly? I don't know. How often does it split? Who's to say? But we will be getting our smart plating, which needs a home once we get that squared away. Okay. Splitter. Hello? Splitter? Hello? There we go. Jesus. Sometimes systems are smart, sometimes they are not. Boom. Attached. Alright, he's ready to start as soon as he gets one rotor, one reinforced plate. The rotors are being made, the reinforced plates are being made. Now, when does it split? We're going to sit here and watch for a little bit. Okay, we did not get that rotor. Will we get the next rotor is the question. It's one every 25 seconds. Okay, this smart plate's coming out. I think it's going to skip it for us. Maybe it keeps it in its brain like, hey, I split it. I didn't put it in last time. Didn't get that rotor either. Is the splitter actually on the conveyor? Rotor? What the heck? Like a plate just went in. Maybe something was just wrong here. Okay. Next rotor. This should be functioning. If not, I'm going to go down and grab rotors, but it should split at some point. Oh, there we go. It just was placed weirdly, I guess. Alright, so we have one plate in, and the next rotor should not split. Okay, next rotor. Keeps going. Excellent. Yeah, it should do it every other. And now our first smart plate is being made. And that's going to have to go into a chest. Which they're all full up right now. Next one. Smart plating on this side. I mean, it's mostly copper and other stuff, but no, you know what? I'm gonna be really annoying for myself. Put smart plating this way. Is that lined up? Nope. Perfect. Okay, so that's set. Oh, actually, it's not fully set. Hold on. We're gonna do our classic. Okay. Bring this bad boy up. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. What about up there? Yes, there is a thing up there. Let's just move this early. Okay, there's an object there. Right? Maybe not. Hold on. Oh, wait, yes. So we want to go to our right a bit. This way if we can help it. There's stuff all over up there, though. Okay, here, how about this? How about this? How about this? We'll adjust it on the next layer up. Down here, it'll look great. But on the next layer up, we'll adjust it. I should put my walls up so you can see the vision of why the thing is placed where it is. There is a vision. Because this can be a little more spaghetti and not have a huge, huge problem. Okay. And this goes up straight into that. So, instead, we're going to go this way. We needed to go this way anyway. We're still underneath the, okay. The output of that is right there. I think that's close enough. We should make sure it's actually above water, above ground. By the way, there are like programs and things where you can look up the ways to make it more efficient. To be like, oh, do this, you know. This is the better way to make this more. And I'm like, no, it's gonna be a bit of a mess. And I think that's the way it should be. And there goes our smart plating. And then, when we want to, we just drop our smart plating in the machine of, hey, we're done. All right, for now, we got power going. Let's double check on the emergency generators. So I think we definitely need them now. They are now necessary generators. They're doing fine. We need this biofuel ourselves for getting more biofuel. How are we doing on our solid biofuel stores? We're good. We could build more automatic generators, but there isn't a whole lot of room for them right now. And these guys seem to be... No, they're doing okay. Where's the splitting on this? What the hell's happening? Is it not split if they can't use it? Oh, there's nothing left to... Oh, it doesn't take it from the... Oh! Those could run out if I'm not paying attention. Hold on. I can't put it there. It only works if it's actively running. I didn't think about it. That was dumb. Alright. We'll split here. Let's try and make it look at least a little nice. There we go. That way those can keep getting stuff. Because otherwise... Yeah. That's a lot of splitters. It's splitting a lot of times. But if I'm doing it right and keeping it updated, keeping this full, the amount of splitters doesn't really matter. As soon as we get coal, though, oh, I'm putting that baby in. All right, let's work on our walls. Because the basic wall is pretty much what we're using for everything. Eventually, we'll be able to paint these. Now the question is, do I want this completely up against this? Can I even still access it when it's... Yeah. It looks a little funky, though, but I don't hate it. Like, completely shut it off, essentially, from the rest of the world. This one, I need a door. You know what? Do I have any tickets? I have one ticket on me. Can I get a door? Door walls. I need 2 tickets or door walls. Okay. It's kind of important for the doors. What happens if I put a Mercer sphere in there? Can I do that? Will that clog up the machine? I know they're limited. I shouldn't do that. They're like slugs. The temptation is so high. Caterium ore. Can I do anything with that? I think I need to research Caterium ore more. Yeah. But you know what? That's something we can do too. While we wait for the smart plates. Let's, Caterium ore. Let's put some Caterium ore in there and see how it does. Now, this might kill our power, by the way, because we could technically go above our consumption. So, let's just hope it doesn't. We just need 1 ticket. I do have 1 more emergency generator we can hook up, I think. Is it still out here, or did I take it down? No, I took it down. Damn, we do not have 1 more emergency power generator. I think I need to give this guy his own power generator. Worth anything? Not really. It's already powered down. Yeah. Ooh, what about these? These are relatively oh, wait, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. You know what we have on us? Rotors. Eventually, these smart plates will have enough that, like, they don't use up a lot of, like, we don't need them, really. I think we might need them for 1 more phase, but, like, later down the line, I don't think we need the smart plates for stuff, and then those can go just directly into the fucking, the juicer. Alright, what do we got for these? What would you pay me for these? And how will the power handle it? It seemed to handle it okay. It seemed like the power spike on this isn't as spiky anymore because of the amount of stuff we have. For it. Consumption shoots up. Oh, look at those. Look at those tickets going. Oh, fuck. 900 points per minute? Damn. Alright, extra rotors. We know where they go. 2 more coupons, which means we're still going to have 1 left. This will be useful. This is why I'm keeping the floor as, at least the bottom floor, as flat as and nice as possible. Alright, buy these. Yeah. You know what? This will be useful. That's something we could spend the 1 on. Nice. Doors.
Fix-It is not responsible for personal damage, environmental damage, psychological damage, or lowered standards that may result from use of these products. Enjoy your purchase.
And then we door here. I might not door all the way here. There's something here. Yeah, that seems correct. But we do want to cover this up. And we know that this goes through the floor and it's not going to, like, actually cause a problem. We're only going to wall the sections that have containers right now. I might come through and build containers across the board on there, but then once we've built them, it's like, okay, that's the container building. Yeah, the other question is, with the design of this factory, it's kind of set in stone at the moment. Not set in stone, but, like, she's kind of set. Do we want to change the staircase at all? Because now would be the time while we're building walls. I don't think so. I think this, I mean, we will change it to stairs, but I think I like where they're currently at, and maybe we set up some ladder systems later. But for right now, I think we should keep it. So I might find holes and, like, put ladders places where I have to access it very quickly, but yeah, sounds good to me. Okay. So if we're walling this all off, you may ask yourself, Sparrow, how you get into the power room? Well, that's easy. Well, it's vaguely easy. Door. Is it a little janky? Yeah. But it's not that bad. And I like keeping stuff separated. I think it feels cool and factory-like. Okay, I gotta be careful about covering those up. Hold on. Ooh, okay, so those are just gonna be exposed. I'm gonna put this wall here as a sort of, like, facade in a way. Because if you're looking through this, you'll, like, see there's stuff back there, but it's all just gonna look like factory because the open air will go away. Okay. So I guess I don't really need this here because the open air will go away. You're able to see that there's factory back there, but you won't be able to, like, access it. Okay, cool. And this can stay open like this. Well, no, actually. Walls. Make this one a door. And come back in here and fuck with stuff. Now, with the walls, there is a potential, to be able to get lost in this factory. Yeah, we'll put half a wall. This is kind of clipping through the fucking flyer, which kind of ruins its whole, like, open space thing, so I might actually have to do this and then do... You know what? Let's move the walls one more in. Save myself the hassle. Hold on. I know that doesn't cut off this section as much. You can kind of sneak through here. But, you know, that's not the end of the world, actually. Still makes it feel coherent. And it doesn't cut into this and make it look stupid after all that work to make it, like, fly out of the hole. So. Nice. Okay. And this can have its door now. And the railing. Hold on, actually. Oh man, I can't wait till I get the paint system. Once I can paint stuff, I can make this look in the color scheme I wanted. I even already have the color code set aside. Can you name machines? Is that a thing? Like, if I went to a machine, I was like, hey, this is... No, I can't, like, rename it. Okay. It'd be useful for it to, like, if it's like, this one had a problem, and it would, like, list the actual machine that is the problem. Look at this, and now you can look out over the bounty. And there'll be Caterium coming in from that direction eventually. It's a pure Caterium one, too, so we don't even need to, like, overclock the miner to, like, really get it going. Although we can increase these. Actually, overclock isn't even that helpful. We can get miner Mark 2s eventually, so that's probably what we're going to do for that. Let's close this off. This is meant to be closed. I know we want some of the natural light, but... Well, mostly closed. Hold on. I want a, conveyor belt hole. Nice. Okay. And then a regular wall. I actually really like the holes more than the actual open holes. I like the space feeling enclosed in. Oh, I'm out of plates. And this will stay open. There's not going to put a door here or anything. This will be like a direct path into this back area. Like, it's all connected that way. Plates. We were almost full on plates. It's funny, too, because the machines are smart enough that, like, if the conveyor belts get full, they'll stop, right? Obviously. So they will, like... Hold on, I need to make a roof for this that's not a floor. I guess I just wall it off. Yeah. So I don't think it's another balcony or something. Although, you know what? It could be another balcony. Why couldn't it be another balcony? I'm thinking too small. There we go. And we have this big ass room, which it is getting closed off here. I want a door on this side. Does that line up? That's pretty good. The little secret, put it away, put it in here room. Nice. And this is the... I don't know what... This will be for something else at some point, I guess, but... Oh yeah, where's the jelly? I'm gonna move the jelly. So it can no longer jump out of the walls easily, so... We're moving the jelly to here. So I can jump off of this without damage. Alright. The balcony jelly. Alright. Move this bad boy down here. I want the descent to be mildly slow, so I'm raising it up so it looks more like, you know, I'm not trying to just roller coaster my stuff all the way there. Plus, the windier it is, and like the more, like, fancy looking it is, the better it looks like from the balcony as you watch the stuff go in. Boom. And you know what we can do? Make it work a little bit better. If we ever have too many things on the belt, boom, and have it split, and then instead of just one belt feeding, you can have 3 belts like speeding. Though it doesn't really, it's not gonna make it go faster. But I guess if this ever gets like backed up, which you can't get backed up, but it looks cooler. Oh fuck. Okay. That's crazy with the other stuff off. Oh, we dropped off on power. That's the problem. The emergency generators no longer have their power in them. Okay, we're good. I think it was just the emergency ones, right? We're good otherwise. I think so. Let's grab it. Ooh, fuck, we're getting low, baby. Okay. We'll give these another set of emergency power reserves. Yeah, these ran out. And then we're gonna go on another burning the world spree while we also collect. I'm gonna put my. Well, we also collect slugs, so that's the plan there. Well, it's gotten really dark in here the second I put some walls up. I mean, also it's nighttime, but we're gonna need lights. That's gonna be important. Are lights an option in here? Architecture. Personal elevator. Oh my god. That's awesome. Or personnel elevator, excuse me. That's fucking awesome. Okay. Okay. I would love that. I would love a personnel elevator. Get rid of the stairs, just an elevator, go to various floors. Oh my god. And then the signs, obviously. We want this one. That's my favorite sign. Lights, there we go. Indoor lighting, light control panel. Yeah. Cool beans. And then we also want the cart goes on there. And the cup goes on there. Okay. Alright, we gotta go on a little murder spree for both slugs and trees. So we're gonna put our barrel nuts away and save those for when we actually need them. This power slug that's underground is gonna drive me insane, by the way. It's gonna absolutely make me lose it because it's taking the. I wish I could tell that one like, hey, go away. Also, wish list. How do I edit that? How do I edit my notes here? Oh. Recipes? Parts? Oh. Interesting. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that was a thing. N. Quick search. Rotor. Oh. Oh! That's really handy. Oh, wait. Have we had the ability to repaint this whole time? I'm an idiot. We used to have to unlock it. Okay, hold on. Let me go get the... Let's see. I need this for one color. No, don't. Just copy this. There we go. Edit. This should be the main color. And then this should be the off color. Yeah! Edit. Let me copy that. Save. IKEA. I'm sure 1,000 million people have done this, but... Oh, IKEA's only... Okay, hold on. IKEA only saved the blue. We gotta resave it. And this is... And then this... Now we can load IKEA blue and IKEA yellow. And we go to here, load preset IKEA blue and IKEA yellow. Now we may swap which ones are which, but... So I love that this is one of the defaults. It's like almost right. Can't see our walls or anything. They're all blue though now. With like yellow highlights, all of our machinery. You can kind of see it from here. Hard to see in the dark, but... Anyway, I didn't know we could just change. I need to look at my stuff more on it. What's H do? Oh, H no hands. V is this thing. Right, the scanning for stuff. Caterium. Oh, wait, rock quartz. Where is it? Is there rock quartz nearby? That'd be a good thing to know. Just in general. God, the answer is no. Okay, 900 yards that way. We don't have a miner with us, so we can't, like, build up a quartz mine over there, but we will eventually need to do that. Oh, I was trying to figure out how to do those notes, though. Satisfactory how to edit to-do list notes. Right-clicking on the side of the screen. What? Wait, is there a simpler way to edit to-do list notes? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Okay, open the codex G. G is not the codex anymore. Open the codex O. No. The codex N. No. To do this, I have to open the codex Q. Is right click anything? What am I doing with this? Next Q, and then move my mouse to the edge of the screen, and then access to-do list. Oh, I see. Yeah, that would be nice if there was an easier way to do that. Anyway, I know there's a power slug over there. We can't get it. Let's head in this direction. Oh, we should have been chainsawing this whole time. Oh, we'll find a group of trees to do it. Because it's part of the reason for our escape is for power slugs and chainsaw. Boom. That tree stayed up. And more barrel nuts while we're at it. And if we can find some pale berries, that would help. And all the while, we're creating the smart plating we need for phase 1. We might even be there already. But honestly, I doubt it. And also, I don't think these things give wood. These, like, mushrooms. I think they just die when you chainsaw them. So let's find out. Yeah, you can just get rid of them, but they don't give you anything. Buddy of mine just started up Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I've been wanting to, like, do a run through Mass Effect Legendary Edition for so long. Okay, we can't... Being down here is not helping us. Where's that slug at? There was a power slug nearby. It said at least. Hostile activity. Fuck! Get away from me! I really need the baseball bat thing. Oh, it's the one from... Wait, is it the one that's underground? Hold on. It's in the direction of the one that's underground. I don't know if I, like, missed it or something, or... Yeah, it's taking me to the one that's underground, I think. Okay, that's not helpful. They're still chasing me. Hey, more quartz. I'll take what I can on that. Every bit of quartz is more like quartz research I can do without having to, like, set up a quartz mine. Same thing with Caterium. If I see Caterium that's not... Or coal? Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, yeah. I feel like you don't get coal until you unlock it. Like it exists, but you can't, like, even interact with it, potentially. Maybe not. I don't think that's how that works in the past, so probably not. But, okay, there's a slug this direction. Yeah, that makes sense. It's the top of a mountain over there. Oh, I thought I just saw some slug lines. There's some kind of ore over there. Let's chainsaw these. Nice little clustering. Oh, look at that big tree. I bet you that gives a lot of wood. And I bet you it's lived for 100,000 years. Anyway. Didn't even give that much wood. Oh, slug. Wasn't even worth it. Why isn't this... Oh, there it goes. It's like, guys, there's a slug right here. And I should just be spamming E as I go. Although, we're getting to the point where we might not need the biomass anymore. Like, we're getting to a point where we'll be really close to coal power, but... What an easy slug. Take it. That's the kind of power slugs I want to find. I do appreciate that it automatically gave me the home. Although, not that I could lose home. I just find the fucking space elevator, head that direction. Oh, a slug. That one looks too easy. Like there's monsters or something around it. But we already have enough slugs to do the, gosh. What's it called? The overclock on the screws. We can do 100 screws per minute. So that's a positive. It's good for us. There's caves around. The caves are cool. They're kind of scary. Because it's scary in terms of like the monsters there are very aggressive. But they often have neat stuff in them, and there's usually like that's usually where they put the quartz stuff is in a cave. So you have to like fight your way to the back of the cave, put a miner in the back, and then conveyor belt out of the cave. Never had a monster come back from that, or like come down the line. But it's technically, if they didn't have an aggro radius or a range radius, it would be possible. But I think if they go too far from their spawn point, they get removed. I don't know. It's always fun having a huge conveyor belt going across the fucking land. And these I'll give Mycelia, which is really good to have. Oh, there's a slug over there. And Mycelia used to be like really hard to get. I don't know when they were like, hey, yeah, cacti. I guess I never really like tried cutting cactus down. Oh, fuck. All right. Go for it. We just go for it. Alright. Pick up Mr. Blue Slug. Blue Slug. Brown bricks. Okay. And you. We need the alien juice anyway. Because, if we can get that 5 protein that we need or whatever, or 5 DNA and the rods, then we can get structural analysis, maybe a rebar gun. We also want some of the protein for the inhaler, which would be good, but better than the barrel nuts. On top of the pocket dimension would be nice. I think these produce gas. These tubes. Yeah, the tubes produce gas, and it's dangerous out here. But how dangerous? Can I run? Nope. Ouch. As soon as the screen turns green, you know it's too dangerous. Not without a mask. We don't have the mask technology yet. And I don't have a way to put beacons down. I think those were actually at the home, but I just didn't make any. So, yeah. I need to find the entrance to the slug cave near us, because I really want that slug to go away off the radar. How far are we from the quartz right now? I feel like we've gotten closer. Yeah, alright. It was more that way. Cool. The spellevator. There it is. Ooh, are you iron? Pure? Pure! See, this is why we need the marker, so I can be like, pure iron. I'm just gonna take the hits. Right. Hey! What's up, Outcast? I'm gonna swap to barrel nuts. We don't need to have our slug detector out right now. I keep eating more nuts than I need to. I like look down and I'm full health and I'm still like chomping. I gotta keep an eye on Discord today. Just because oh fuck. Okay. Barrel nuts. Yeah. What was I saying? I gotta keep an eye on my Discord today because I basically, my time limit is, I have a buddy of mine and I'm running a D&D game. And we're running, well, it's not actually D&D. We're running a D&D, a TTRPG that's not D&D, and because it's not D&D, he's never made a character in it before. And so I'm going to hop on a call with him and make a character with him once he's up and going, which is probably going to be around noon is my guess, so I'll probably leave a little before noon. So I put short stream, because it could be anywhere, like, at any moment he could be like, hello, I am awake, and then I will be done. So, yeah. Unauthorized. Ah, spider! Bitch, come here. Punched it. Ah, there's more! I really need the bat. Fuck you, dude. Come here. Hate these things. I don't care about the whole spider aspect of it. It's the way they fucking run around me in circles. Ugh, it's annoying as hell. Anyway, unauthorized spider. Speaking of unauthorized spiders, nut, come here.
Hello? What's
Hi,
happening?
Goop. Welcome in.
What? What is this awful place?
I need to find more sounds for you. Also, Goop, it happened again. Fucking... Before I even started the stream, I started up my stream, right? And it automatically starts playing the music and stuff, even when it's not streaming. And the first song I started playing was one of the Klonoa songs. And then I was like, oh, cool. They are playing. Oh, I forgot these bounds. But then I had a realization, like, it was off stream, and I tried to, like, hold it. Then I ran off to go make tea. And when I came back, it had already moved on. And it's really hard to, like, because of the shuffling system I use for my songs, it basically, it's hard to go back more than one or two songs. And I was like, fuck. So they're in there. Just every time you're not here, they fucking play. One of these days. I know. I don't have the music playing when I do Satisfactory, but like, they were around. They're in there. It's now a large pile of music, so it takes sometimes a while to cycle through them. Whenever I put in a new piece, it takes me like weeks for the first time I hear it, basically. Like, I put Good Kid in before we started hearing it. I put Good Kid in like a week before, and that was like their entire discography I put in, and it was still like it still took a while for it to show up. I always underestimate how much RuneScape music is in there, because it's also the entire RuneScape soundtrack, which is a lot. It's hundreds of songs. So when you're looking for like 5 or 10, it takes a while to get to them. Where's my criterium? We should get more of that, because I can start like unlocking stuff. We'll just sit there and mine it a little bit. We did not get as much biomass as I had been hoping, but it's enough. We'll keep working on it on the way back. Ew. It's funny, when I first was playing this game, I was being very careful about where I cut down trees, because I was like, oh man, I was thinking about it like Minecraft style, like I still want it to look pretty around the base, and then I realized after some time that like, I could keep doing that. However, this is a game about setting up a factory and exploiting the land. Why do I need to make it look pretty? In fact, it looks better if I've turned it into a barren wasteland. Then the factory is more factory. He died? He died. One more? One more pig? Come here. I got a prodder. I prod you. Prod you to death. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn my stuff a different color. I was like, why is it blue? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yes, this is the one where you can turn the spiders into cats. I was just getting killed by unauthorized spiders earlier. But yeah, you can turn them into cats. And it's not even like a cat. It's literally a PNG of a cat. Hold on. Is there an example? Oh no, I can't. Yeah. When enabled, stingers are replaced with cat. This also replaces stinger sounds with meows. And I think originally it was a placeholder. Like the cats they use, like just the PNG flat image of a cat. They're like, oh, it's a placeholder so we can get like a cat model or something. Because it made sense for them to be a little cat that runs around in like a taxi with the way they move. Then I think they just left it in. There's a lot, because this game is in early access for like half a decade. Like, it was a long time. Oh, one second. I gotta drop some Warhammer lore on a buddy. Okay. We have enough Caterium. So I just changed the color of my factory. If you've been around for the other ones, it's just been adjusted. We're blue now. But don't worry, it's not entirely blue. I'm still keeping to my theming, because for whatever reason I decided yellow was the color that I was theming myself after. Yeah, I don't know why. It's something I've thought about for a while. It's like I don't know why I chose yellow as like the Sparrow, like the Twitch color scheme, where like all my text is yellow, all the like about stuff is all yellow. I went with yellow, and I don't know why I did. Yellow's not my favorite, although it has grown on me since I did that. So, and I do put yellow in a lot more things. But the reason I have done this is I am currently working on, like, they're literally on my paint desk right now in the middle of being painted. I just set them down to stream. Well, I set them down yesterday to go to sleep, and then I'm streaming now. But the I am making a Blood Bowl team that is the Viking Blood Bowl team. But I thought it'd be really funny to make their colors the blue and gold of the blue and yellow of IKEA, and the Viking team is called the. Hold on, I gotta go find it. What did I name it? There it is. The Bjorn Blood Bjowlers. And it has a bunch of the fucking like umlauts and J's in places that they shouldn't be. And all the players are named after, for example, by the way, Blood Bowl is a Warhammer football game. Anyway, all the players are named after IKEA furniture, like Hemnes and Billy and fucking Fabricor, Grunkelskog, whatever the name of that bear is, that kind of thing. And so, because I've been in an IKEA mood, I grabbed the colors I needed to do the same to the factory. It's a little blue. But yeah. But now I can put, I don't have the, do I have the, hold on, wait. Do I have those decals? Materials? No. Eventually you can get decals. And actually, the yellow might be a little green. I'm not sure. I thought I grabbed the right hex code for the yellow, but it feels like the yellow's a little green, but it might just be the lighting in here. But what I can do is I can get decals that make little arrows on the ground, and I can give myself the little IKEA arrows places. So yeah, I don't know where that white is coming from. I guess that's just a default color. See, it doesn't look that green here. I think it's just the lighting in here. It looks a little green. Anyway, the blue is kind of all-encompassing, but it's fine. What if I swap the foundation colors? Can I just swap them? No, I don't like that. Can make them matte though. So the floor is a slightly different vibe. Anyway, no coupons in that. Ma'am, we're doing something with the ma'am. Right, if I had enough barrel nuts, what should I do? Protein and 50 rotors. Look at medical inhaler. I think we've made 50 rotors at this point. Oh, let's make that protein. At the very least, let's turn everything into protein because we know we're doing that. Some of these might become capsules, some of these might become protein. And then we also have 3 slugs, so that's 3 power shards, which is going to be great for us. And, ooh, wait, before I forget. Leaves. I forgot a leaf. Wood. And then we're good for now. Because this is empty, and pretty soon these are going to start, they've already started chugging through their supply, so we want to really pop off on the stuff here. And this takes any alien protein, so we have extra alien protein, and we're not using it for turning it into DNA. We should throw it in there just for some extra stuff. Okay, so we need rotors. That's what I'm after. Rotors. I didn't see how many it was. I think it was 50. Oh, we're already almost at the smart plating we need. Nice. We're about to be able to do the space elevator. See, all that running around, and then we come back in our factories like, oh, yeah, we're good. Okay. Rotors. Oh, I need to take these out of there, because if they're in my hand, they don't count. So for some reason, the barrel nuts... Oh, they can't be combined above 100, I see. Give me that inhaler. The protein inhaler. Inhale protein. Inflated
Research
pocket wedge.
completed. The protein inhaler can restore health in the eventuality that you have been carelessly damaging fix-it property.
Me, I'm the fix-it property. Oh, I think I need more of these. Hold on. I think I need a lot of wires. Worst case scenario, I need them in the future anyway, but I'd love a little bit of an inventory expansion. Not that I was really running into a problem, but it'd just be nice to have. Nice, 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 nice. Still have 7 protein left.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve
What does
this.
that mean?
We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
2, 3, 4, 5. Also, you did not work all day. I watched you do that in a second. Anyway, alien megafauna. Let's unlock this bit. One step closer to the rebar gun. Structural analysis.
Research to develop the rebar gun is now available. When
Yeah.
completed, you will be in possession of a tool effective against any
Expanded
local
tool belt would be
obstacles
really nice. We don't have
actively
that
objecting to the
stuff
Fix-It
yet.
mission.
Okay, we still haven't found any SAM, so that's off on the side. We can't continue down this path till we find some SAM, but we did find Mercer Spheres and Summer Sloop. So we find some SAM, we're good to go. Caterium, we can now research that. Okay. And now we need some Caterium bars, which we can do manually right now while she talks.
Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Oh, fuck. I know exactly what fucking caused that. Yeah. Let's just split these for now. Every time the emergency generators go off, it all comes apart, which tells me they're not emergency anymore. I don't know. I didn't see how many ingots I needed. I don't know if this will be enough. Might not. But being able to turn the ingots into something would be nice. I need 50 ingots. Okay. So that's something we'll work on. Add that to the
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Oh, thank you, thank you. Also, hi, Harrier. You get interrupted with your hydrate, but perfectly timed hydrate. Thank you. I'm actually running low on water again. Need to make more. Can we make this? Hold on.
No.
Can I make some parachutes? I'd like to add a to-do list. We can get an expanded tool belt with a lot of rotors. We don't have that many rotors, but if we get enough of those rotors. We need coal to make the gas mask. We still haven't found any pale berries. Quartz. We almost have enough quartz to start researching quartz crystals. This is something we should probably go out and get some of, the quartz and the caterium. But for now, fabric. Can only make 1 fabric, but I could turn the alien protein into biomass. Or turn some of the mycelia into biomass. Well, we only need 10 fabric. Let's see. Can I do enough of this? Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Like, can I make enough biomass out of this mycelia, because we have a lot of it, to turn it into some extra fabric too? And then we can research our parachute. Nice. Now we can make parachutes.
Parachute unlocked. Fix-It appreciates your willingness to descend rapidly to perform your duties, but damaging Fix-It property is a breach of contract and will have unpleasant consequences. Improve descent efficiency by combining the forces of gravity and drag with a parachute.
Alright. Make some fabric. I think I said we needed 30. Also, let's throw our leftover protein in the protein mulcher and turn it into biomass, because that will be helpful for us. Okay. Alien protein goes here. That works here, right? I don't remember if this works here. It looks so funky. No? What do you mean? Alien protein on conveyor belt. Why is this one not like taking the protein, dude? It never is it plugged in? It's plugged in. It never takes it unless I do it manually. Check it. I take these off the belt and then I put a protein in there. Now it works. I don't what the fuck's happening with this conveyor belt? Okay. That should work. Whatever. It produces 100 biomass per protein though, so like that's gonna each like going out and killing stuff is honestly the best way to get biomass for your generators. Okay, I'm gonna refill these guys completely because they're already almost fucking toasted. I'm gonna take from this one. These are gonna run out real fast. But how's our smart plating doing? We're at 50. Cool beans. And now, check it, check it. We go over here into the secret door. Secret door behind the equipment shed. Whoop. We put our stuff in here. And off it goes. And then, we can get onto the balcony. Beautiful. There it goes. The smart plating. Now, here's one problem with this system. Yes, we've put it in the box. Really, this is meant for, like, when it asks for hundreds of each thing, we put it in the box, we don't think about it till it's full, you know? But for now, I'm just going to watch it go because I wanted to use the system. Really, usually you just walk up and drop it in. The other problem is we're going to need to go over there and press the button once it's in, so we're still going to need to, like, deal with it, but look at them go. We want faster conveyor belts on this. Holy shit. Hold on. Can I do that right now? Do I have enough smart or like reinforced plates to do that? Reinforced plates. Boom. Bam. Maybe. That's a big maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Speed. Doesn't matter if it's not all reinforced though to speed. Otherwise it can't like. Oh, it's the end of the line past the splitter. Hold on, I gotta get down there. So no matter how much you upgrade, if one piece of the line isn't upgraded, it doesn't. The line refuses to go any much faster, kind of thing. It doesn't like speed up and then slow down. There we go. Now she's just moving along. Look at it go! And then you have to come over here. Like, this is where the button is? Did I angle this right? Yeah. Basically. It works. It works. I think there's an official, like, button standing spot. Yeah, here. But, oh, you know what? We'll do it here. Fix it. Space elevator. She's full up. Alright, we load it. Seal the cargo. And then we send. Oh, no. Seal the cargo. Still sealing. And then we. Oh.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations. The Phase 1 project part shipment.
We had a tornado warning at midnight last night, and now it's snowing.
And
The tornado. It was a snownado.
Completed and the distribution platform will be constructed.
Snownado.
After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub.
Automated power.
Automated power, steel
It's already
production,
automated, but
personnel transportation, and many more.
Oh,
Completing
fuck.
Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator.
Smart
as
plating will
done
continue to be made.
previously. Continue to construct.
These get
automate,
increasingly more
explore,
expensive,
and
by the way.
exploit for a better Fix-It future.
Alright, send. Delivering to Project Assembly. You can watch this now. Oh, it's gotta send the stuff. Boom! Off it goes to space. Sonic boom! The space station is bigger.
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder,
Adequately.
not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue
Okay.
the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
That didn't sound sinister at all. All right. Man, I have been complaining about the weather. By me, it's just been kind of hot. I'm like, man, it's hot. That's been my main complaint. This biomass is not transferring fast enough. I forgot I was going to increase the belt on these too. That was something I planned really early on to do. Was increase the speed of these so that this could actually produce at the rate that it's supposed to. Okay, this is still taking leaves in, right? Like, we still have plenty here to produce for a bit. Running low on there, but can I just manually make some more fucking biomass, solid biofuel, real quick? Yeah, I'm gonna use the rest of my mycelia on biomass. Not the smartest move, but we can get more mycelia with the cacti, so it's not a huge problem. Yeah, perfect. That gets us to 200 biofuel. We'll split that up to 100 each per generator. And they're going to go out while we're in the middle of making this, I think. Get too many tornado watches and warnings. Are you like in Tornado Alley kind of thing, like where there's a lot of them supposed to be? Or is it like, are you outside that zone and it's just suddenly lately you've been getting a lot of tornado warnings? Ah. My mic is falling off its stand. Hold on, I might hear some weird sounds while I screw it back on. I need a new mic stand like yesterday. Like, it's great, it served me for a while, but it falls off the desk all the time. Like, the thing that holds the microphone also is always, like, is loose and falling apart, and she needs help. I'm all tabbing. That's what the sudden lack of sound is. Okay. We got the biomass. Oh, it's already half down. It's all about to fall apart. Hold on. Fuel 100 in. Fuel 100 in. But now, the first thing we're gonna do, very first thing, coal power, please. Select milestone. Okay, this will be easy. We just gotta wait a little bit for our rotors and stuff, which are slow, admittedly, because we need 50 of them. We don't even have 50 of them. But we can at least start with the... No, we can't. Wow, we ate all our smart... Or all our... That's right, we just ate all our plates making the faster things. So we're going to have to wait on those. That's going to take a while. We can do the wire easily. Never thought you left. All right, let's see. Boom. Okay, so though the coal power there, milestone reached. Well, not reached, but we need rotors and reinforced iron plates. Because it's such a slow process, I might just manually craft these. I know we're making our own rotors right now, but let's see what I would need to do 50 of these. That's not enough. Not enough. 50. Cool. So I need more iron rods. Not even that many. It's just going to take time. And part of our abundance of screws. We're just going to restart the screw making process up there. Okay. So this will make us 66 rotors. I'm just going to hit the button, and then I'm going to go get some water while it crafts, because it's going to be a second. So I'll be right back, guys. You know the desk is an illegal spot for cats. You can't beat it. You know it is illegal, fool. At least for you. Okay. Back. At some point, my cat slept on my keyboard, I guess, so I stopped crafting. Like it happened the second I left, about 10 rotors in. Making rotors. Making the rotors. Oh, where we going? I was up. Done. Okay. 150 reinforced iron plates. Oh, that's easy. That's easy doable. Now, time-wise, it's gonna suck. It's the reason why we automate stuff, but it'll still be faster than waiting for it to happen. This production's going back up. Okay. No, not rotors. Not rotors. Gonna make these. Again, not meant to just hand make them, but it'll be faster right now for us than waiting for them to go because the automation process is more of a very, very passive thing that will happen over time while I do other things. Right now, I want it at the second. But think of the possibilities with coal power. Oh my god. We can turn off all our biomass generators. They can become secondary generators that only need to like be activated in an emergency. Hmm. So full of cake. I've been trying to eat this cake, leftover cake, in the house. And it's been like my breakfast every morning. And I was worried about it at first. I'm like, cake for breakfast for like 3 days straight? That can't be good. And then I was like, well, what is cake? It's sugar and it's bread. Right? If I had bread with jam, I'm eating sugar with bread. If I had cereal, it'd probably be equal amounts of sugar in cereal. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, it's fine. Half of our breakfast pastries are just disguised cake anyway. You want a muffin? That's a cake. No? So it's alright. Also need to get it out of here. Alright. We're at 80 something. 64 left. And we'll double check the automated system when we're done with this to show to be like, look, we would have only gotten to this if we waited this long, kind of thing. Now, if it shows the amount we needed, I'm gonna laugh, but at my hubris, thinking I'm faster than my machines. Thank God you don't have to hold the button anymore, though. Ugh. The worst. Just the worst. Almost there. Beep, bop, beep, beep, bop, bop, bop. Okay. Plates. Alright, wait, I forgot. I ran away. I was thinking about other stuff. Okay. And off we go and watch you go through the hole again. It's so perfectly set up.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also
Away.
necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled
So that's
this
where it was
guide.
going.
Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby.
Thank you
To
for telling me
test
what
if
water
something
is.
water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Water over there. All right, so now we can look for coal. Boom. Now, I hope there's coal nearby. I have water nearby, but do we have coal nearby? That's going to be the real... No, the answer's no. That's going to be the real limiter on us. Okay, 900 meters that way. We're going to build... Let's set up a... Did I ever make this parachute? No, I didn't. Portable miner. Let's set up 2. We might need... Well, I want one for the Caterium anyway. Do we have enough to make a mining tool? Yeah, we got plenty. Now, we don't have enough plates to bring it back here with conveyor belts, so we'll do that now. What's our... Yeah, we might want another load of concrete, which is still outside. I'm gonna probably keep it outside for a while until I finally pipe it in here. Okay. So we know where the coal is. Let's do that. Let's coal it up. Because we're going to put the coal generators not next to the coal. We're going to pipe the coal all the way out here via conveyor belt. Oh, I'm going to need power. I'm going to need to bring power with me. Ooh. Okay, I should have enough for this, but we're going to have to just run the line all the way, basically. Here's the coal generators. They require power. We gotta go this direction. And we're gonna be putting those generators on the ocean over there. We're gonna build a platform for them. Like, I could do it just putting them on the coast, but it's kind of fucky out there with all the trees and stuff, so I'm probably gonna cut them down if I can, build a platform for them, a nice flat platform like our factory, and keep them close to the water so I don't have to pipe the water very high up, because the water piping sucks. I just don't know how to do it. It sucks. I'm so bad at it. I smell a thing. Hold on. My nuts in my... I put this here. Ow. 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 Stop it. Jesus. I smelled a slug. Don't charge me, I see you. I'm gonna turn your protein into an inhalable substance, and I'm gonna inhale you. Anyway. Also looking for good spots to like start the power like platform. This is pretty good. We have to go up, don't we? I lost track of my power line. Here we go. Yeah, we need to go up. But good news, bad news, good news, good news. I was like, is it good news or is it bad news? It's good news. We only have to, thank you. We only have to go up. We can go up via a conveyor belt, which we're going to have to get up there anyway. Wrong way. So actually, we're going to want to bring it down. Surface is too uneven. Die. It's fine. Oh! Down here, please. Fuck, it's backwards. I gotta kill this thing before it kills me. Oh my god. Jesus. Leave me alone. really need that baseball bat thing. My weapon, my sword. Okay. So, get this up there. Flip it so it's heading our direction. Boom. Down here. Come on. Alright, we'll do height. I forgot. And then down. Too far? Too steep? Conveyor belt too long. Okay, so what that tells me is that we have to do some construction. I don't think this is going to be... No, hold on. I got to back up. It's like, I can already tell that that angle is incorrect. About here, I think? Yeah, that seems about right. Alright, so we will just have to run the conveyor belt down this thing. Because we're going to need to make stops, basically, what would have been midair. And obviously we can't do that, so... Cool beans. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Go away. We're not going to want to go back to this coal very often, so... Oh, okay, cool. I thought the parachutes were one-time use for a second. I was like, no. Oh, hey, extra limestone. Peace out. Peace out. Okay. I keep accidentally parachuting. They used to be, in early access, the parachutes were, God, I'm using up my barrel nuts. The parachutes were... What am I trying to say? They were one-time use, so you had to make one every... Like, you had to make a bunch of them. So you'd make, like, 40 parachutes, and they would automatically use on their own. Like, you couldn't activate them yourself. They would just... If you fell a certain distance, it would activate. And so you constantly just bled parachutes just walking around. It was not a good system. What is this? Iron. Where's our coal at? I just was kind of assuming based off of what I remembered. Okay, I'm still right. Okay, for now we're only going to grab one of the coal mining spots, but there are two here. So that's good to know. And a slug! Wow, look at that. Oh, happy day. What the fuck's going on there? It's like the Nazca lines down there or something. Is that where the coal is? Oh my god, it's right there. I came all the way up here. I didn't need to come all the way up here. Okay, well I have a power supply coming up there. This dude thinks he's cool. Every one of these we kill is more stuff for us anyway, so killing the monsters is kind of worth it, but okay. So we come down here. We really... Oh, you still need to come up, I guess. We just need to go this way. We need to go this way. That's alright. We have enough wire. And I'll never need to upgrade these power poles because I'll never need more than like 2 connections on them. You know, it's right next to the water. I could set up my entire power station out here. But then if there's a problem, I have to run all the way out here to see it. So, it goes either way. But it's coal next to water. That'd be really nice for just the sake of having a coal power structure like right... Oh, it's impure too. Don't love that. There's a big scary guy over there. I don't think I have the capacity to fight right this second. I need to see how much coal is in this. Impure? Impure. Okay, we're good. We'll do the safer one. Okay, it's just these two? Are there any more on this little flat? Yeah. Bet you those might be better. But if we have 2 impures, we might have to take the 2 impures to combine them together to make the amount of output from 1 pure. Because impure is not great. But again, it is next to the water. We should, in theory, sort of build a little system right here. I don't know. I want to pipe up as least amount as possible. And I kind of want to just conveyor belt it back. Okay, this is normal over here. And this one is up on this ledge. It'll probably also be normal. Oh, fuck off. Ah, yes. Press B for flashlight. Or if you're British, Borch. Fucking excuse you. Anyway. Ooh, this looks nice. Is this a pure? Oh, it's just normal. Okay. Ooh, a slug. It's kind of awkward to get to. It's fine. We'll get it. Let's set up here because it's the most annoying one to get to, and I don't have to worry about it later. What do we need for this? Oh, that'll be fine. Okay. And a water extractor, of course, too. Miner mark 1. Boom. Where'd my power line go? Oh god, that's so far away. I have to run that over here. Shit. I forgot about that part. You know what I'm going to do, though? This is going to be maybe a waste of resources, but... snap it to the world's grid. Keep everything snapped to the world grid just to keep it all, like, organized and even. I'm making this is a bridge I'm going to take back. I definitely needed to grab more concrete. It's okay. I'll delete this one after I get the slug. Ah, okay, hold on. Ah, come on. Yeah, that'll be fine. Slug. It's a little less fine. There we go. Alright, it's gonna be a little sketchy. Yeah! Oh, no. Okay, we're good, we're good. Hold on. Yeah! There we go. Okay. Gonna wait till we're fully off the platform before we delete it. Now we won't die from the fall damage, but there are a lot of spiders down there I don't want to deal with right now, so. Get this to get our concrete back. And we're good there. Okay. We're going to keep making this little platform just to avoid monsters and things down there. Make it a little easier to get back to our power plant, or our coal, because I'm just going to pipe the coal out. I want the power plant to be close by, so if there's ever a problem, I can go check on it without having to run a million miles, because the problem's never going to be a problem in the coal line. That just doesn't happen with the way the game is designed. So, the coal is safe. The other stuff, however, potentially less safe. Okay. Power line. Missing materials. I'm out of concrete? Fuck. Well, yeah, I have 1 concrete. Okay, let's build this power line as long as we can. Alright, we gotta run back. Get more concrete. I meant you remember what I said? Hey, I should get some concrete before we... Oh, I'm just flying. What the fuck? Hello? I was definitely on the ground, but I was going at glide speed. Let's grab some extra plants while we're running around. What if we refill the biomass generators while we're gone? Okay. Oh, got another message. Okay. Whee! Ooh, can we make it to our fucking... It's less a parachute and more like a hang glider. Can we make it to this other side without having to fucking... We should build a little bridge across this. I'll do that when I have more concrete. Also known as on the way back. barrel nut. Factory looking pretty cool over here. Look at it go. It's pretty neat. Well, now that I have this like weird double jump kind of thing, I'm gonna use it all the time. I wonder if I could pipe water out of this fucking river. It'd be really silly to have a bunch of huge coal power plants and huge pumps in this tiny little, like... I don't think it would work, but, you know. We're gonna need a lot of concrete anyway for, the whole power substation gonna happen out there. So, yeah. Good thing our concrete production has been running 24/7 since we made it, and it's still not full. But that's fine. Okay. Now we have to run back, but we will build a little bridge on the way back, and eventually we can build... We're getting close-ish to being able to... Actually, let's actually set up a new goal just so I can see what the other options are. Well, while we're home. Then we'll run back and finish up the power stuff. Or finish up the coal stuff. Not quite power yet. What was I doing? Right. So, okay, so we have the option for a truck, which can move stuff. So, if we're willing to brave the idea that we can have a truck, basically a tractor, that will drive around with the coal and deliver it instead of a conveyor belt, we could do that. Ooh, there's the fucking Xenobasher. We do want that. Can I do that now? I know, I'm getting distracted, but like, can I do that now? No, we gotta wait a little longer. Oh, we can do some of it. 2, 4, 6, 5, 10, 15. So we're just waiting on the plates on that one. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna grab one more grouping of these. Just I'm paranoid I don't have enough of whatever. We're good there. I don't know why I'm still holding on to this fucking modular frame. What's our power? Oh, we could go above it really easily. Okay, good to know. Are these both running? Still. Yeah, 46 each. That's still filling up. We have some... oh, actually. Or we go back out into the world. What do I need for the inhaler? Well, let's make the protein first. See what we need for inhaler-wise. But each protein is a lot of biomass, so it would keep us running for a while. Okay. 13 protein. What do we need for an actual protein inhaler? Protein and barrel nuts. Well, just so happens... fully restores health, so it's a full heal. We'll just use up our barrel nuts for this and then put the rest of the protein in the mulcher. Now, will it actually mulch this time? Well, let's find out. Protein. And in! Yay! It works! For some reason it didn't work before, now it does. Okay, cool. Eventually we'll get a tube, so we don't have to run back and forth to different systems. We'll have like a little tube station. Alright, I need ramp. No, we don't need ramp. Oh, well, you know what? Why make life hard on ourselves, you know? Oh, wait, we don't want this to be lined up to the grid. No. That was so dumb. Just like a little extra, a little easier, just follow the line, you know? I guess we could just go around, but, you know, why not just fucking... Why not just mold the world to our needs and expectations, you know? What's wrong with a little bit of you know, a little bit of change for this existence, for this world, based on what we want, we need. I did not set that one to the grid. That's fine. This one will be slightly ungridded. And that's okay. The grid. Cool. Didn't even finish running our wires all the way back, too. Okay, this will confuse me. I need to delete this wire for now so I don't see it and go, oh yeah, that's where I need to go. Oh, speaking of, I moved my barrel nuts out, but now I got my inhaler in here for when I absolutely need it. And then we have enough, when we get enough reinforced plates through osmosis of waiting, we can get, gosh. We can get, a big Xenobasher. Hold on. Foundation. Just to give it a little more niceness, you know? Make it look cool. Okay. Oh, the wires, you're running the wires. Well, we gotta follow the pattern now. Get it on the corners. Like it's expected. Instead of just willy-nilly. Make it look actually thought out and constructed by an engineer, but it very clearly was not. Because I am not an engineer. Nor was I ever planning it. But look, it looks thought out. Boom! More power load, baby! More potential power problems. Woo! Okay, this can make 60 coal per minute. Exactly what this belt can take. So now we belt it back. Just try and keep the belt. You've been playing for 2 hours. Thank you. I know. I'm well aware. No, I don't want it to curve that hard into the wall there. I just don't want to take up the center of the path, because I think it's cooler if it's like running along the well, that one's kind of a problem. Here, and then here. Yeah. Basically running along the edge, I think, is cooler. Is it actually clipping? No, just the smallest bit. It's fine. Not enough to worry about it. This has a slight problem. Fixed. Maybe we just keep this over everything. Probably could have just done that the whole way across the board and then not worry about, like, the angles and stuff, but it's fine. We're gonna have to keep it up, basically, just to keep it in line with the ground here. Like, it still has to go up. Up! Okay. Now, we do want to pipe this pretty much, instead of following the exact path of the wire, we're probably going to want to pipe this, I keep saying pipe. You know what I mean. We're going to want to conveyor this to where we want to put the power substation, which is honestly probably going to be right there. So we might not go all the way back the way the wire would take us. But we do, actually I forgot, we do need to take the ramp. That was what the ramp was for because the conveyor belts were too steep otherwise. We do have to come back down this ramp. So the conveyor belt does a weird little side tangent while I was thinking, but it's fine. It adds to the whimsy. Oh, don't like that. Is this silly? Yeah, a little bit. Have it like circle up over like that way, but and then back over because it's gonna want to go there basically. I just wanted it to avoid the power cable without having to disable it. Can this go down from here? Yes. Kind of. Conveyor belt is too steep. Yeah, I'm working on it. No, okay, it doesn't. It has to go slowly down. Okay, now foundation set to the grid. Cool. Can we make that a little lower? That's a little too low. No, it's perfect. Eventually, I might want to make this like glass or something, but... Okay. Time for the offshore coal platform? That's a weird thing to say. I can also delete these trees to get them out of the way. We're keeping this a little bit thin and long, because we want to put the... I'm gonna check how big these actually are. Hold on. Power. Coal power generator. Okay. So if we did one facing this way, let's say. I know we're missing materials, but if it was like this, it basically goes directly to this end here. So we probably would want to back it up potentially. Actually, do we? Because the further this is, the more the pipe has to go up and over the water. But yeah, the goal would be to like basically extend the platform out for as long as we need and just like layer it with fucking things all the way down. Probably start closer, honestly. Like here. Oh, actually I don't want to deal with that rock. So like here. It'd be this row. The row after the rock. Yeah, and then we just... Each one takes like a row and some change. Well, we stopped counting the actual squares, but yeah, all right. Can't quite reach it. I guess I can. Be gone, mushroom. And if we need to, we can expand it more, but then the pumps can go, because there's enough room on... Ooh, is there enough room on this side? We actually might have to swap the direction this is coming in. This way? There's room for the pumps over here, but not over here. Okay. Noted. And we'll set this here. Like this. Cool. And that coal will make it here eventually. For now, let's go get... Let's set up 2 generators to start. We're gonna need some pumps. This is all rotors. We're gonna need some pumps. We're gonna need some pipelines for sure. Pipeline supports will be useful. I know we don't need 20, but some junctions we're gonna need. Let's say 5. This is way more stuff than we need, but I want to make sure that we have enough. And then we're also going to need water extractors. Default rate of 120 meters cubed of water per minute. Head lift 10 meters. So it can lift 10 meters upwards through this pump. If I need more head lift, then we need a 20 meter head lift for that. So we can go up to 30 with one pump. So, with a pump and another pump on top. So let's go for... Where was it? Production? Let's go for 1 water extractor for now. See how that goes. Should be okay. Hello, little guy. I said hello, little guy, to the little lizard dog, and Bilbo immediately thought I was talking to him, and he came over and was like, "Meh." So now I'm petting him with one arm, which is why I'm not turning my camera, because like that camera arm is currently petting the cat. It's like, yeah, all right. I summoned you. You're correct. Okay. Look at her. I need the pillars still. I don't know when I'm going to get access to pillars, but right now she does the Minecraft float. Eventually, pillars. It'll look really imposing and cool. Stairs eventually, too. Although the ramp would let me drive things around inside. Though, here's what I thought. Okay, real quick, before we do what we were doing. Probably have to wait for the materials anyway. The ramp currently is a ramp, right? So if I was in my little go-kart and I went, I can go up this ramp. I don't want to fall off. Anyway, I go up this ramp, and then I could technically drive around here. However, it gets so spaghetti in here that it might be difficult to actually drive around with any sort of efficiency. So I think stairs are fine. I don't think I'm planning on driving my dude up here. My little cart, which I don't have yet. I don't even have a little cart, but if I did, you know. All right, 150 of these. Enough to do the stuff I needed to do. Rotors. Perfect. It's just taking all of them. Fuck it. Copper sheets. Perfect. Everything else good? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I picked up the 200. I never refilled these. It's like, man, I have a lot of biofuel. Yeah, idiot. Drop some of the leaves off that I have. So I did pick up some leaves. I picked up some wood. Cool. Oh, I still have the fucking... Oh, before I gotta do this before I forget. I will forget. Hold on. Maybe I shouldn't with the power supply going into trouble right now. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. But I have overclockers. Can you overclock? Oh, you can. Will I do that? I don't think so, but I can. How much? Oh, I'll figure it out when we get there. Oh wait, did I add? Yeah, I did. Okay. Beep bop beep 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 bop bop beep beep bop bop beep beep bop bop beep 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 bop beep beep bop bop beep beep bop beep 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 bop bop. Gonna see the smokestacks over the rise. I love that coal power is really still just water power. Like that a lot of our power systems are like, at least just in general, a lot of power systems are like, make water hot. Like that's the, even, I think even nuclear power is make water hot. Like even our like all of our power systems are like, what if we made the water hot and the water evaporated up and caused rotating wheel?
Hydrate, like, you bastard! Hydrate!
Hydrate, thank you. On it right now. Look, our coal already made it. Okay, I don't know if I'm actually going to build 2 power systems. Let's see, how much does this take? It doesn't say. Yeah, it burns coal to boil water. Yeah, I know. That's right, you can look stuff up. I forgot you can do that. You just start typing. Okay, coal generator. H. Okay, we want this here, but we don't want it directly. We want to give it a little bit of room for the... this. little bit of room on either side, let's say. Oh, we can actually put it on the rock if we just put it here. Yeah. Fuck ignoring the rock. We put it there, it's fine. Alright, perfect. This requires...
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity.
Look.
Pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Thank you. Okay, hook this bad boy up to the system. Let's put a power line down. And hook that power line into the system. Okay, it has power. Now, it needs power to make power, which is funky, but it also needs water. So it's going to use 15 coal per minute, which means for this, which is producing 30 per minute, no, 60? 60 is a normal. So we could technically make 4 of these off of the coal power we have. The coal we currently have. We can make 4. I'm not going to make 4, but I can make 4. We'll make the 2 for now. And then we'll do one of these nifty things. Check it. This is going to be a weird one. Okay. Conveyor splitter. I need like a splitter that goes up. I don't think that exists, but I would love a splitter that split it straight into up. Hold on. Okay. Then we have a splitter over here. And I can kind of make it go up, I guess. Hold on. What if we put... Hold on. This is getting weird. Give me a second. Give me a second to think. What happens if I put this directly into this bad boy? Yeah, I guess it kind of works. Although this does then... Hold on. It's not ready. It's close. It's so close. Oh, the water. Okay. Thankfully, it's easy to get back into that. Okay. Do this. We want it to come across this way. And then we go up 1, because we don't want to interact with the tube. There we go. Okay. Now. I need more hydration. I took a small sip on the last hydrate. I gotta... Okay. We're good. Bilbo. Go away, you're stinky. Okay, water extractor. Big boy. Put these right between these two. Well, how much water does this extract again? It's set in the thing. Hold on. 120 per minute, and these require 50 per minute. So we could split this into 2 easily. So let's try and get in between these two. Yeah, okay. And then we drop a fucking pipeline junction on it.
Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Okay, we need a little bit of pipeline. Hold on, I'm just trying to keep it in the center. Because I want to do a split, right? Oh my god, why is it doing that? That's close enough.
Fix-it pipelines can
Oh, the
contain
pipeline
any
literally
fluid,
has to go
including the
on.
water necessary for
Oh, no, that's
coal-powered
there.
generators.
Okay.
Note, water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Is this enough lift? Is it enough? I think it's enough. I think it's enough lift on its own. It is a little bit high. I'm tempted to just put a pump on it either anyway, just to make sure. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Pipeline pump. We'll put one here just in case. Oh, it's probably clipping. Let's see. We'll plug that bad boy in to... Is this full? No. Power line, baby. Does that clip? Oh, slightly. It's fine. And then we'll put a pump on this one too, just for the sake of having it. There we go. These are both good. So basically, for every 2 of these, we're going to need an extractor like this, a pump. There will be a little bit of extra water, but I'm not going to fuck with it. There have been times where I've tried to force one pump to do like 5 of these, and it doesn't have the production. I never thought to look. I just was like, nah, if I pump it enough, it'll be fine. Oh, this isn't plugged in. It was not fine. You know what I mean? Like, so it's definitely something to take a look at. Hold on. I wasn't following the system. Anyway, we should plug into here. There we go. Power. Power. It's our capacity. Why is the production? Oh, because the generators aren't producing IC. It was still getting like set up and put into the system. Cool. Eventually we'll be able to we'll make enough of these that we don't have to have any biomass generators at all. Right now we are kind of sucked into the biomass generators. So we can still make, because these take how much coal each? 15 per minute, and we're currently creating 60 coal per minute. Second. One second. According to this, a package of mine was delivered. I'm going to go check real fast. I've been waiting for that package for 3 weeks. It's supposed to be delivered 3 weeks ago. Okay, it is here. My package. Okay, basically, I ordered a package. Why is this open? Oh, Bilbo. I ordered a package that ships from basically down the street. Like the package I ordered, when it ships from about 30 minutes away. I was like, oh, so I'll get it in like a day. And I ordered it. And I'm like, all right, we sent it off through UPS. It'll be there, it'll be there in a couple days. And at some point it gets to my city. And it, like literally in a couple days it gets to my city. And it says out for delivery. I'm like, hell yeah, cool. It's a cool out for delivery. It's still out there. You're good. And then suddenly one day, or then a couple days go by, and I'm like, okay, it said it was out for delivery. Where is it? And I look, and it says location null. I'm like, uh-oh. Something has gone wrong. And I wait a couple more days. And then eventually, it says, your package has reached New York, and it's on its way to you. Like, what? But it was out for delivery. And it's like, it'll now reach you on the 14th. I was like, okay. And so somehow, for some reason, my package went to New York from LA, which is 30 minutes away from me. Like, not even, like, I could drive to LA before fucking noon if I wanted to, easily. And, like if I left right now, I'd get there at like 11:30, and it took weeks to get here. And it was 2 weeks, not 3 weeks. I was exaggerating. 2 weeks, but I'm happy it's here now. Excited. It's a playmat for Magic. It's from Wizard of Barge, and that's not on them, by the way. The shipping issues is entirely UPS. I don't know why the UPS sent my stuff to New York and then brought it back, but they did. They sure did. Anyway, so this is working. So this can power, I was doing the math before I saw my package text. So 15 coal per minute, 1530, so we can do 2 more of these. Do I have the materials for this? No. Let's remove our to-do list. All this stuff out. Let's do instead, for the to-do list, we want 2 more of these, whoops, and 1 more of these. Cool. At some point I can set up a switch system too that lets me like turn off certain generators until they're absolutely needed, kind of thing, where I'm like, oh shit, we really need that extra little tiny boost of power, turn on the biomass generators, Not quite there yet. Okay, we definitely won't have enough reinforced iron plates. I might just take the materials out to make a bunch again, because, on my own. So I get 150, I can do all that stuff that I wanted to do. Plus the cables. So. Yeah, we'll get 1 more pump going. And then we'll hook up 2 more generators. Because I think that's all we're going to need, honestly. We should also grab some more, no, we're good on copper sheets, we're good on rotors. I think we only need 2 more generators. And I think 4 coal generators will actually match the output of all my biomass generators currently. There's this weird thing happening. Because right now the coal is producing more than we're actually consuming half the time because of the way the biomass generators... The biomass generators are variable. They only burn when we have power to spend on the burning. Whereas coal generators just burn. There's no like, hey, don't like chill out a little bit or anything like that. It goes at a certain rate, and if you match that rate, you match that rate. Or you don't, Like the biomass generators will turn on and off depending on what power we need, kind of thing, and they can stop in the middle of it, which is what makes them good emergency generators, basically. Okay, we were here for plates, reinforced plates. The question is, how many of these have we built up? So you're going to need 1,000. All right. What's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 times 8 is 24, right? 24. What's that, 18? No, that's 24. I can do my math. Yeah, it's 24. I doubted myself. Times 50. So if we fill up this entire box, it will have a little over the number we need. So we need a whole box of fucking Smart plating. Anyway. What about you? Okay, you're at 22. That's a good chunk. Let's grab these bad boys. And then these bad boys. Start up the production again on screws. And then 17. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. I didn't need rods. I didn't need rods. I need plates. Should have known. Am my inventory full? No, but thank God I got that extra bonus increase. Okay, and then if we get another one of the normal coal productions going, which is one nearby, that can fuel another 4 generators. So a poor production one is going to fuel 2 generators. So we have enough coal in that one spot to fuel up to 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 coal generators, basically, is what we can put out right now. Which would be more than enough power at the moment for us. I don't think I'm going to sit there and make that. Although, if I did log on and play on my own, that's what I would do, is just sit there and make the coal power setup so that we can work on other things. I will not be doing that, but if I did do stuff on my own, that's what I'd be doing. I'm just going to let these reinforced plates run for the whole time, because I need a fuckload of them. Meow. Gotta look at how to spell stuff. Malenia. One day we'll be done at the plate factory. Da, 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 da. We. Oh, I had an idea for trying to make a draw steel character. Have you ever looked at draw steel? It's a really cool TTRPG. This is the one I've been playing recently. So I kind of want to. If you ever play League of Legends, there's a guy named Pike. He's like a pirate ghost revenant thing, and draw steel has a system where you can be an undead, like it's part of the system, like a revenant specifically. And he's trying to kill off all the people on his list, that his like magic list of people who were the ones that wronged him and got him killed. He's like a fisherman, and it could be really easily created. I have to look through the weapons and see if there's a way to like get like a harpoon on a chain or something as like a weapon, because I think that's some neat shit. But all right, I've made too many plates. But Boom! Have I really? Was it all part of the plan? New equipment, and I've been
Milestone
upgraded.
reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper.
Xeno
In the
Basher.
words of the engineer that first developed this
need,
tool, quote,
this.
the Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them, unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna, and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten.
I need
whoever
5 of
they were.
these. Whoever they were. Cool. And now we can make the Basher. No, we can't. We need more copper wire. See, this was all planned out. This was all... You thought I did too many plates. You're like, oh, Sparrow's texting and doing too many plates. And, well, yes, that's true. I also had it all planned out the whole time. Xeno Basher. Now we can murder some aliens. Look at this thing. Look at it. Ready? Ready? Boom. Yeah. It whooshes. It makes a really satisfying clunk when you hit an alien with it. It's great. Anyway, now that's done. We can go finish the rest of this building we were going to do. Wait, we need cables. I ran out of cables. This still feels a little open, but I know it's not. It just feels open. I guess it's running around and this feels open because it is. I don't know. It's funky. I'm thinking about what I want to do about it, if anything. I could do... Hold on. Close it off like this. Then this will then clip through the flying thing again. Let's see. But this will like completely shut it off, which I don't want. Oh, I could do this at least. Put this wall up. Make it feel a little more enclosed. Like I can't just go over here and go to this section. I have to go through the little doorway. You know? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. I do like this being all open like this, though. I might do this, however. You know what? I'm going to move the equipment workshop ever so slightly. Door's a little bit over to the side, but that's fine. Or, you know what? What does that look like? Hold on. If I do this. Do I even need this? Oops. Whoa. It's almost not what I wanted. If I do one of these. Now it's a little door in the back here, but it's not like a door, you know? I don't have to worry about it lining up. Now we're thinking with walls. And it does seem like the natural lighting does come through a little bit. We will need an unnatural lighting at some point, but... Can I duplicate this on top of it? No, I think I just thought it would be neat to, like, have another one on top. Okay. The fuck is that? And again, we will put walls down. We need more lighting, though, before we start fucking fully enclosing ourselves. Okay. Back to what we were doing. I got super distracted there for a second, as is the way this game is meant to be played. What pillars? Where's pillars? Hold on. I'm gonna look up when we get pillars. I know it's the awesome shop. I'm pretty dang certain. Oh, wait. Did the awesome shop get more stuff? Where do we get pillars? We should be able to make them now. Where are they? Foundations. Walls. Architecture? Oh my god, the pillars are right here. The pillars are right here! Where's the pillar feet? Oh, ventilation. That's fun. Where's the pillar feet? Structural cable pack. What is that? Snaps other beam supports others. Interesting. Oh, it comes with the feet. Shit, man, if I had known that. Hold on. We have some power overhead. Let's, You think modular frames are worth a bunch? I don't want to use up too many of our reinforced iron plates, but I think a couple of modular frames will get us the amount of tickets we need, because they're pretty expensive. And the more expensive a thing, the faster the tickets grow.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you for the hydrate. Man, we are just thanks, Outcast. You're really getting it. What do you mean really sleeping in? Oh, the friend that I'm yeah. I thought you meant me. I was like, what do you mean? Yeah. No, he does that. It's good. We're good. I'll let you know when I have to go. He'll let me know. Like I said, it's probably gonna be around noon. So we got time. That's why I wanted to stream, because I was pretty sure I'd have more time. Okay. We have 3 tickets. That's enough to get one of the pillars. Concrete pillar set. Boom. And we have 1 extra ticket, which we can then use to buy. We could save it, or coffee cup. Does the coffee cup do anything?
Official Fix-It coffee cup unlocked.
Coffee cup.
Do not purchase unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups. They have been known to explode and attract wasps. Unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups lower your attractiveness to your preferred gender and or your sense of well-being if you have no gender attraction.
Yeah, I got it now.
Official Fix-It products can be licensed for your use from official Awesome Shop installations.
It doesn't do anything. It doesn't give you like
Come
a
to the best
bonus or
shop on
anything.
the planet for the best
Just my
deals on
coffee.
all official Fix-It supplies, guaranteed.
Okay. This is, basher. Okay. Now we can go. Well, okay. Okay, no. I'm getting distracted. Let's finish our power. Finish the power, Sparrow. Finish the power, and then we'll come down and we'll make pillars. If you were looking at this, how often would you put a pillar? Every 3? Every 4? Every 5? It's a good question. It's a good question, and I always have good questions. I'm the good question king. I'm the king of good questions. One second. You can hear the slug. You know what I mean? It's killing me. I wonder what color it is. There's a cave right here. You can hear it. How do I get to you? Oh, it's green, I think. Maybe? Blue? I don't think there is a green. There's a blue. It's probably just a blue slug. I don't know how to get in there. Is there a hole? Hold on. A little detour. I know. I'm getting distracted. A little detour. Because there's clearly a cave there. And that slug has been taunting me. But I see no entrance. A lot of times the cave entrances are way out. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's on the coast. Hold on, hold on, hold on. The back of the... Oh, wait. It was here the whole time. The back of the waterfall. Classic. Finally get this fucking slug out of here. Perfect. Okay, now for real we're doing the power stuff. I'm so ready to murder somebody in here. Usually there's monsters in caves like that. I do want to fight a monster. I know where there's one. I want to try my new Xenobasher out. I mean, I've tried it. I have like 100 hours in this game. I've definitely tried it out once or twice, but it's a good tool, and I always love when I unlock it. God, coal power is really my favorite, like, moment, because up until now, you're, like, really struggling with power, and then suddenly the power is unlimited. You can basically expand forever as long as you have coal, and it's awesome. This monster right over here. I know, coal power. We're getting back to it. It's become much easier to hit the little guys. It swings so much faster, too. Oh. Mercer Sphere. Nothing. Not a single weird thing to say. We could put pillars on these, too. Oh, sulfur! Fuck yes, I didn't even see that. That's gonna unlock a whole thing for me. Explosives.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fix-it helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
It's sulfur, Ada. We know what sulfur is. It's a classic. It's a classic. Power. Full power. Okay, and then there'll be another pump right next to these two. Whoa, do I have enough space? Who knows? Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Here we do one here. And then one right next to it. Fuck. I'm gonna need a little space around the generator so I don't fall in as much. Perfect. Is it perfect? Oh my god, I planned it perfectly. Look at that edge. Woo! Pop one of these bad boys right in the center again. We're going to put the pipes in early. And the question is, can I just do this? And then... Oh, fuck. I don't like this. Hold on. Hold on. We do one of what we just did earlier, where we put it down on the floor. Then we raise it up. Doesn't like that. It really doesn't like that. Okay, hold on. We're going to do... have a plan. Pipeline junction. Here. Then, can we get rid of this? Can we get rid of this section? Okay, that's how we do it in the future. Cool. And this goes here, and it should have no head lift at all needed because it's the pipes coming out directly instead of going down. I won't need to pump it in the slightest, I believe. Oh, this needs to be turned on. Step 1, turn on the water. I'm putting one over there for that. And that needs to go right there. This, water? Why no water? Pipe filling up. Water filling up. Oh, water filling up. Consumption 45 a minute. Again, it makes 120 per minute, so we're perfectly within range. We're just gonna let it fill up, and then, God, this though, I need like a ladder or something. Does this work as a ladder? Oh wait, hold on. I'm brilliant. I'm so cool and smart. This one's a little less fancy, but still, it functions. Gets us over where we need. These don't really need it because they're a little. Oh, maybe I can put one here. God, when did I get so fucking? When did I become a genius? Okay. Now we want to split this off even more. Let's do that back here. Bear splitter. Boom. And then we do a... Raise me up. Bear lifter. That way. They're gonna go over the over them all. And it will split again. Didn't want to come down there, but that's fine. I'm gonna get on top of this, I think. Help it. Oh, there's ladders literally on the side of these. I'm an idiot. Anyway. Yeah, this is the plan. Is it a smart plan? I don't know. It's a plan. Hello? No, stop that. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop. Jesus. Christ. Really just fighting me on that. Stop. We need more ground. We've ran out of ground. I got it perfectly, but we needed it less than perfectly. Okay. Oh. I think each grouping of 4 is going to have a little bit of a gap anyway because I want to indicate that that's like a grouping that has changed. Okay. Then we go up. Maybe that's a little too high up. Fuck, I forgot about the ladder already. Forgot about my mad genius. Plug it in here. No, it needs to come back down this way. Up a little. What the fuck? Oh, I'm out of plates. That was the problem. It wasn't... It's just missing iron plate. Although I don't want it to do that. Hold on. The same height I just did it at? Or is that a slightly lower? I think that's slightly lower. It might be the same height I just did it at. It is literally the exact same height I just did it at. Nice. Ooh. Better idea. Better idea. Do one of these. Actually, no, we can just do a... I don't need to actually put a plate. Hold on. Right here. Put one of these. We're out of iron plates entirely. We do need to go back, but get more iron plates. Then I've got a plan. We're gonna have it. We're gonna have it loop. It's gonna be funky. This is gonna be really funky over here. Next time I'm gonna make it a little bit simpler, but the problem comes where the pipes come in at the same space as where the coal comes in. I wish they came in opposite ends or something. It is what it is, though. We will... Because then I could just do a straight line across that feeds it directly. I think next time I'm going to make the straight line across and then put the splitters every time there should be coal. And then we put the pipes in because the pipes are a little bit more malleable. A little bit easier to deal with. So, that's the plan there. One second. Double checking to see if my friend is actually asleep. Instead of just waiting for him to contact me, he might have been waiting for me. I got distracted. Plates. We're here for plates. Cool beans. All right, I'm gonna hook up this last bit of power and then finish hooking it up, and then yeah, he is awake. He was just waiting for me to say the thing. That's on me. But yeah, so let's finish up this coal power. We got the plates, right? Yeah, we got plates. Cool. I need to organize this shit. Done. Okay. More limestone we don't need. So hold on, this game is kind of quiet. I just realized this whole time. I mean, I knew it was quiet, but it feels unintentionally quiet. That feels a little better. I might still adjust it. We'll see. All right, because these guys have water, but they don't have their coal set up yet. This is going to be the funkiest coal setup we'll do for these. After this, again, we're going to do the straight line and then do the piping in after. And it's possible we come back and we rework it later, but for now, do this one. Ow. That's unfortunate. And then, check it out. We put a splitter back on here, right about here. And then, we put a, maybe I have to go the other way. We put a conveyor. Okay, hold on. I saw it work earlier accidentally. So we put one of these here, right? You're like, that's not going to work. What are you doing? But then, you put a splitter on it. Alright, maybe this isn't gonna work the way I thought it would. Maybe? Hold on. Is this getting coal? No, okay. I've made a mess. I've made an absolute fucking mess. Alright, splitter. And then we come down with a fucking one of these. Boom. Okay, that's a nightmare. That's not what we want. Can I just bring it down? No, it doesn't like that. Alright, fuck making it look good. We're gonna make it functional. Conveyor belt was too steep. Fuck off. You're too steep. Fuck making it look good. It's just gonna be functional. And functional is, you know, mostly functional. Okay, conveyor splitter here. But now, can we do the So now there's room on this side. You can do a drop down. So this is what I wanted to do originally. It just wasn't working. But that works better. Cool beans. And then we can get rid of this coming out of the splitter, and these two here. And now it's all just stops at this splitter and goes down. You're just using the splitter to make a hard right turn. Hard right angle. Oh god. I fucked up my ladder. It's fine. Who needs them? Anyway, these should be producing power now. They're not connected. They would be producing power if they were connected to the grid. There's one spinning up. And then, number two. Let's put some extra power line back here. And just hook that into the system. And there we go. Unlimited power. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna run back to base. We're gonna log out there, and yeah, I'll pick it up. Can I pick it up tomorrow? Maybe actually. Maybe. Let's see. Look at my calendar. Sorry, I should be running. Yeah. I don't have anything tomorrow until the evening, so I can do a full stream tomorrow for sure. Sword. Yeah, my sword. And my sword. We have 4 power. We have 4 coal plants off of 1 pile of coal, which is good. We can make another 4 next time. I might just do that. I think the next time we play, I'm going to just do as much power setup with the coal power as I can. Give us as much power overhead as possible, so I don't have to worry about it. And at some point, it will come back to bite us, and I'll forget about power, and then I'll be like, oh, fuck, we're out of power, or whatever. And then I have to figure it out. But for now, we're doing good on the coal there. And the power plants aren't as big as I thought they'd be, so they're definitely all going to fit, I think, in that little space. I love that you can kind of see them in the distance. Hook it into the grid. Now, if something ever breaks the cables, which doesn't happen in this game, but if something were like Minecraft-y kind of thing, gonna break the cables then. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll do this because I did want to do this before we left. I'm not gonna finish it this way, but I will put it here to remind me of what we were doing. Put one down. And then another big concrete pillar. And then a big pillar support. Maybe I should put that one here. They're short pillars. Look at that. On each corner. It's going to look great. It's going to be awesome. Big pillars. It'll be a little longer on other ends, but still. And then what we can do, just to make it look all connected, we put one more big concrete pillar. No, it doesn't look connected. Foundation? Yeah. You can extend what the pillar looks like by adding a foundation. Alright. Anyway. Bam. Alright. I will catch you guys later. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for saying hello. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for hanging out. Tomorrow, more Satisfactory because I'm in a Satisfactory phase, and this is what's happening. Yeah. It's gonna be great. Even more factory. I bet you're excited. Yeah. Got a longer stream than I anticipated, which is great. You also have a good day, Goop. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the hydrates. I really been needing it. I've been lacking on hydrating lately. I've just been hydrating with other things like coffee and Red Bull and things. Well, not like coffee. I don't drink coffee, but Red Bull and coffee adjacent materials. And it has dehydrated the fuck out of me, so. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Goodbye. Goodbye. I still have 20 seconds. Satisfactory. See you guys. Bye-bye.